Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to deploy a full stack web application on an Azure Virtual Machine. Let's get started. I'm going to create an Azure Virtual Machine and I'm going to give it a name, maybe hello world. Choose the 22.04 LTS Ubuntu version, and I'm going to stick to the standard B1S size. I'm going to generate a new SSH key pair, and I'm going to also allow the HTTP and HTTPS inbound traffic. Let's review and create. It's going to take a few seconds to validate your choices and then create. Let's download the private key. Okay, let's save it. All right, so we have the hello world underscore key. As you can see that the deployment is in progress. We have to refresh. You're going to see that it's creating the resources, the network interface, the public IP address, and it's currently creating the virtual machine. So while that's loading, let's change the permissions for the downloaded SSH key, which is called hello world. All right, let's go to the created resource, the virtual machine, and hit connect. Then select native SSH. Let's start virtual machine. I don't know why it's stopped. Okay, it's starting right now. All right, and we're going to need this command. And let's change that one to use the downloaded SSH key, hello world. All right, let's hit enter. Yes. And cool, we're good to go. I'm going to use a repo called exams. I've built that one before. It's a simple web application. It has an admin can create exams, link questions to the exams. Students can answer the questions, and the admin can see the results. So this is the backend API. Going to clone that to the server, and we're also going to need the front end. Let's clone that one as well. Clone. Right. Cool. Now let's go to the backend. And the backend, it uses Node.js, and we're going to need to install that on the server. So currently we don't have Node. I'm going to use FNM, which is a fast Node version manager. It's built in Rust, so that's why it's blazingly fast. Everything is built in Rust these days. So anyway, it says that we need to ensure that curl and unzip are installed. So let's make sure we have those curl and unzip. Right, unzip's not here. It's going to install it. Great, and then we can use this command to install FNM. Right, and great. In order to apply the changes, let's use this command. So far, right, FNM it's working. Let's install the latest long-term support version of Node.js, which is currently Node version 20.15.0 at the time of the recording. Okay, great, we have Node. Let's npm install. And what else do we need? We need to copy the .env file. We could have like another terminal here. So we could use both. All right, let's copy the env example to .env, and then we need to npm run. I believe we need to npm run build first, because that's a TypeScript project, right? So npm run build, and all right, while that's working, let's npm run db generate. Okay, yeah, okay, we need to cd into the, oh my goodness, what's wrong with that? Okay, so we've installed everything, right? We need to first run db generate, then we need to run npm run build. All right. So this project expects a PostgreSQL database. So we're going to spin up a Docker container. I'm going to ask for some help from ChatGPT. Okay, so Docker run PostgreSQL Alpine. All right. Docker run. Okay, I'm going to use this command. It's going to run a container on the, I believe we need to, with ports exposed. We need to expose the ports. Yeah, we need the -b command. Yeah, the net -b argument. Okay. So I'm just going to ignore the name of the container. And here we're passing an environment variable, Postgres_password, set to my secret password. And when we hit enter, okay, we don't have Docker. So let's Docker install. We need to install on Ubuntu. And what do we have here? Installation using apt. Cool. Let's throw in these commands. And then we need to install the Docker packages. All right. Install the Docker packages. Cool. What else do we need? Linux post install. Okay. We need to create the Docker group. I believe that's already created for you. We need to add the current user to the Docker group. All right. So we add the current user, and then we do that. And let's try the Docker run. Where's the Docker run command? That's it. All right, so it's unable to find the image. Locally, it's going to pull it, and Okay. So we should have the image running. Great. So what else do we need? Okay, we need an admin username. That to admin. And that's stupid. And save, quit. We're using them, so that's to get into the insert mode, you hit I, and then you type, and after that you hit escape, shift, then colon WQ. All right. I believe we should be ready to npm start. Yeah, okay, I forgot to fix that one. Should use post. What about we go to ChatGPT? Give me the connection string for the running DB. Right, here we go. Username. Okay, that's very stupid place. Yeah, okay, that's right. That's what I wanted. All right, so let's paste that one right here. Save. What if we npm start again? All right, the migration's done. Server is listening. Cool. So to run the server like in the background, we could use a process manager like PM2. So PM2, quick start. Okay, install it globally. And then we could all right. PM2, it's working. PM2, what's the command for? Yeah, I believe PM2 starts npm, like PM2 npm. Do you have PM2 npm? Okay, PM2 start npm dash start is all right. PM2 logs. Right, it's working. And yeah, cool. So if we curl like localhost port 5000, we get are you lost? Cool, it's working. Great. Let's deploy the front end. Like let's get it up and running. Exams front end. Let's try that here. So we npm run build, install first, then build, call. Great, so we have a dist folder. All right, so I'm going to use a web server in order to serve the front end and the back end. And I'm also going to link them to a domain. But first, let's try the, let's go with installing the web server. I'm going to use Caddy, which is a super fast, and the most interesting thing is that it's super simple web server. So let's go to the documentation. Getting started. Yeah, so install Caddy. I'm going to follow these steps and okay, so we have Caddy, and let me sudo systemctl check the status of Caddy. Right, it should be active and running. To ensure that, let's give me the public IP address of the virtual machine, and yeah, means Caddy works. Cool. Now let's right, let me show you where Caddy keeps the configuration. It's under etc caddy file. That's where like it serves. That's where the configuration. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to link two domains to this running virtual machine. So I'm going to use free DNS. That's free DNS.afraid.org. Let's sign up. Fill in the information and get password, information, and what's that? I agree. Send the activation email. All right. Then I'm going to hide that from you. And I'm going to just get the URL. For the activation. All right. Here we go. And let's get back. Okay, cool. Let's add a subdomain, and I'm going to use the many more option, shared domain registry, and I really like the simple ones like effort2. And I'm going to set the destination to be the public IP address of the virtual machine. And I'm going to use api.exams. And save. All right, I'm going to add one more to exams directly. I can't see this one. All right. B. Okay, so I have these two subdomains pointing to our virtual machine. So in the Caddy configuration, I'm going to do a couple of things. First of all, let's move the let's move the front end part under the var. So I'm going to create var www.html directory, and I'm going to move the exams front end repo under that one. Right, permission denied, sudo. And then I'm going to play with the configuration a little bit. Caddy file. All right, let's clear everything up. And first of all, I'm going to say that for the front end, I'm going to use this domain, and this is the configuration. Give me the okay, I'm going to use ChatGPT, I have to be honest. Give me Caddy file config for the following. So for this one, use the front end, use the exams front end under what? Where is it? Under var www.html to serve the dist folder an SPA single page application. And for the api.exams.fr2 forward the traffic to port 5000. Let's see. All right. I'm not really sure about this. I believe there is, like, the SPA port is missing. Caddy file SPA. Let me see. Because we need to, yeah, I believe that's it. Try files, any path. Yeah, I believe that's the missing part. All right, where's ChatGPT? That's it. Let's copy this configuration and use it here. Going to just paste, and let's fix that to exams frontend /dist. That's where the build files, and I'm going to add the missing port, which is try files. All right. And anyway, let's sudo systemctl reload Caddy. All right, let's check the status of Caddy. It says that served key authentication, it's automatically generating an HTTPS certificate, a TLS certificate, in order to enable HTTPS traffic. Okay, certificate obtained successfully. Seems like everything is working now. I believe there's like one more thing we need to do with the, let's go to var www.html exams frontend, and there's an .m file, and we just need to fix that to use exams dot what's the domain again? exams.fr.2, and let's npm run build again. All right, it's building. Let's reload Caddy. Status. Load complete. Stop the previous server. Great. Let me go to exams.fr.2 And voila. Let's ensure that the network. So if we say like name Carlos, age, anything, sign up, cool. So that's going to https://API.exams.iForward. It's working, guys. It's working. So let me illustrate real quick what we have here. So first we created an Azure Virtual Machine. All right, and inside this Azure Virtual Machine, we cloned two repos. First is the exams API. It's running using PM2. It's Node.js, and this we also cloned one more thing, which is the exams Frontend, and we built the dist directory. It's built in Svelte, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. And we also have a PostgreSQL container running. Let's PostgreSQL container running inside Docker. And we have Caddy working as a web server. And Caddy is redirecting the traffic to whatever any of those is like requested. So if we have like an incoming traffic from a client and it's requesting API, it's requesting exams .fr.2, it's going to redirect that to the exams front end. And as we already have here, we have the configuration, the Caddy file. We have the configuration for the exams.fr.2. It's using the root. It's just creating a file server. It's just serving static files, debuilt files here, and the try files thing is for. So for example, if we like hit refresh here, we don't really have a file called exams. It's redirecting everything to, so whatever the pause coming here, we're just redirecting that to the slash. So that's what the try files is doing. And it's here saying that's basically a file server. And for the right here, for the API.exams.iForward.2, it's going to redirect the traffic to the container, not the container, the backend that's running on port 5000 right here. Okay, it's using PM2 as we already mentioned. So that's what it's doing. It's proxying the traffic to localhost port 5000. And the API is using the Docker container, the PostgreSQL Docker container that's running locally. And as you can see, everything is working as expected. So thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.